Hello, Tim from Fairplay now on the 17th of September 2021. Just the one video for you today because I've got a couple of things for you to watch if you want to go and see them. But before I get into that, there might not be too many videos over the weekend, maybe just one or two, because I'm going to that event that I mentioned a few days ago, and I've got my ticket here. Well, it's like one of those things you put around your wrist, but it's the Uprise and Shine with the Freedom Network conference that's going on in Forest Row in East Sussex. So I'm going to be getting myself along there tomorrow morning, and it goes on all day Saturday, all day Sunday, and I'm staying behind for a little add-on thing about common law on the Monday as well. So it's going to be quite a full weekend, but I'm sure once it's all done and dusted, I'm going to have a lot of kind of interesting material to share with you guys from there. So bear with me if the videos are a bit thin on the ground over the next few days, but I'll be making up for it sort of going forward with the stuff that I learned there. So I've got two video recommendations, both of them way too spicy for this platform here, but they're going to be on my website on the must see videos page. So that's going to be fairplaynow.net/must. Now the first one is from our sort of good doctor, Dr Ryan Reiner, and he has made a video very recently, I believe only in the last few days, and it's really where he is at the moment with his investigations into this whole situation we find ourselves in. And he kind of really, it's a really good sort of summary of exactly what we're kind of suspecting and sort of thinking has been sort of going on in the last year and a half. So he kind of summarizes it really well. And if you're new to this and you don't know who this Dr. Reiner guy is, I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe he is one of the lawyers instrumental in kind of exposing the Volkswagen scam. You might remember, I think it's about 5 or 6 years ago when they got caught out saying that their vehicles were a lot greener, more fuel efficient and environmentally friendly than they actually were. They kind of somehow fiddled the software, didn't they, in the engine management systems, so that when they were tested it said, oh yeah, everything's sort of great, whereas in reality they weren't. And I believe he is the lawyer, kind of, or one of them, that was involved with that case. And he has also kind of exposed the wrongdoings of various other large companies as well. So a very, very high powered lawyer, kind of not just some flaky sort of online guy who sort of likes coming out with all sorts of spurious nonsense, but he has been kind of busy behind the scenes gathering all kinds of evidence from all kinds of experts in the kind of medical field and the legal and financial fields as well. And I think he is one of the great hopes in exposing all of this nonsense for what it is. So if you want to find out his latest and you want a good summary on the reality behind this whole situation, please go to my website and you'll see it. It's actually the second recommended video down, because the top one is from a funeral director based in Milton Keynes here in England, and well, and if anyone should know what's been going on in the last 18 months, you'd expect it to be a funeral director, wouldn't you? And you would expect them to be saying, oh, blimey, you know, we've been inundated in the last 18 months. You've just been absolutely snowed under. It's been a total nightmare. And ever since February, March last year, you know, we've just, well, you know, just been absolutely busier than we've ever been before. That's what you'd expect he'd be saying. But for some reason, he's saying otherwise. So very, very revealing stuff indeed. And he then goes on to say what he thinks might be happening in the future. Some of the things I don't think will happen personally. I think he's sort of a little bit overly pessimistic in places, but who knows? As I say, he probably knows more than I do, especially as he's kind of in contact with other funeral directors and other kind of experts. He's obviously always going into those big places where you go if you're feeling poorly, and he's talking to lots of the people in those kind of places as well, and they're all kind of saying things, well, not all of them, but a lot of them are saying things that are kind of backing up his perspective. But I'll let you go and watch those two videos. I think you've got more than enough to sort of be watching tonight, because both of them are about 40 minutes long. Don't be put off by that, because they are both well worth watching. And I kind of sat down and watched them both in one sitting, and I was kind of sort of captivated, and the time just flew by. So both of those videos very well worth watching. So I'll leave you with that, and I'll leave it there for today. And as I said before, I'll be back probably once or twice over the weekend, just with some quick snippets and updates on this conference I'm attending in Forest Row. But I'll leave it there and talk to you very soon. Tim from Fair Play Now. Thanks for watching.